What's up everybody, this is Danny, and today I've partnered with HP and Intel to give you a comparison of these amazing laptops, the 15-inch HP Envy and the 15-inch Spectre X360. The Envy 15-inch is arguably the best bang for buck powerhouse laptop that you can buy right now, and the Spectre X360 is one of the most premium and powerful 2-in-1s on the market. While they may be targeted for two different people, let me go ahead and break these two down so you can make the best buying decision if you're thinking about buying one of these laptops. Let's unbox both of them. The configurations will vary depending on where you purchase them. You get some paperwork, you get the laptop itself of course, and then you get the slim 200-watt power brick and cord, which will fit inside of a backpack nicely. But the Spectre unboxing experience is premium with that nice black and gold color scheme, Spectre print on the box. You get the laptop there with the nice color combo reflected on the box. It's also available in a blue color, which also looks incredible. And you get some paperwork as well. You get a pen included, which I think is really nice. And you get a smaller 135-watt power brick with this one, along with the power cable. So the biggest difference is their form factors. The HP Envy is more of a traditional laptop, where the HP Spectre is a 2-in-1, and we'll talk more about those advantages and differences later on. But first, let's talk about their similarities. They both have premium build quality, they are made of metal, and the chassis are solidly built. You won't be disappointed with either. The Envy 15 has more of a classic design. It's a clean look that everyone can agree on, but the Spectre has that extra visual flair with this gem cut design. These hard beveled edges look extra sweet, and the ventilation grills are exaggerated but look futuristic. This is the first Spectre X360 that I've ever used. You really have to see one in person. It's different, but in a good way. Both have plenty of ports available, which make them great choices for any type of work. The HP Envy 15 on the right, you get a headphone jack, a USB-A port, and ventilation for proper cooling. And on the left, you have a barrel port for charging, another USB-A port, full-size HDMI, which is amazing, and two Thunderbolt 3 ports, which is fantastic for creators and professionals, and a micro SD card slot. The 15-inch Spectre X360 on the left has a barrel port for charging, also a full-size HDMI port, which I love this trend, large ventilation for proper cooling, and a headphone jack. On the right, you get a Thunderbolt 3 port, a USB-A port, and a webcam kill switch, which I think is awesome, and more ventilation, and the micro SD card slot. I wish both of these had full-size SD card slots because that's what I use for my camera, but it's nice to have regardless. The thing that I noticed right away, and the thing that excites me, is this angled USB-C port. It's in the right upper corner and makes it really easy to charge, freeing up space for the ports. This is called the X360 for a reason, and this hinge system allows you to keep it at whatever angle that you want, and you can tent it to watch content if you want to, or you can use it like a tablet with that included pen, and that angled USB port, no matter what, keeps the power cable out of the way, which is genius in my opinion. Really great use of space and taking advantage of this bold design. When it comes to power, it depends on the configuration that you choose, so I'll leave some links down below for you so you can check out which configuration fits you best. But they both have very powerful quad-core Intel 10th generation processors. These are thin and portable, but the power of the 10th generation Intel processors give you that nice balance of power and good battery life. Also, you have a choice of Intel Optane memory to give you the best SSD optimization and speed. So no matter what you do on these, from school to business to professional work to content creation, they're gonna be fantastic. But here's my take on who these laptops are actually for. If you want a powerful laptop but want the flexibility of a tablet with pen support for business, I would go for the Spectre X360. I have the one with the beautiful OLED display. It's nice and bright at 400 nits. The colors are super vibrant and the blacks are so inky. You'll absolutely love the screen with its smaller bezels. And it's also a touchscreen, so you get the best of both worlds, and content looks awesome, and the quad speakers tuned by Bang & Olufsen sound nice as well. 2 speakers on the top and 2 speakers on the bottom. I first thought the bass was lacking, but then I tuned it on the built-in equalizer for more bass, so that's a pro tip. And the 15-inch also comes with the number keys, which might be important to some professionals, and security is great on this because you get 2 choices. You get Windows Hello with the camera, which is my absolute favorite. It's seamless. Or you get the fingerprint scanner just below the number row. I've had no problems with this in my few weeks of testing. I also think you'll be happy with the keyboard. Plenty of travel and great feedback. Fully backlit. The mic mute button is a nice touch, and the trackpad is nice and wide and is really responsive with precision drivers, so no complaints there at all. The model I have here is the Intel Core i7 with 16GB of RAM paired with the Nvidia 1650 Ti Max-Q. I think this is the best value for power because you can edit 4K video if you want to, and then you can go get some work done, and then you can wind down doing some occasional gaming since it has a dedicated GPU, and the laptop stays relatively cool while doing these intensive tasks, so I think this is a fantastic all-around 2-in-1, one of the best that I've tested this year. The 15-inch HP Spectre has a lot of power, but if you need to go beyond that and get the most powerful machine that you can get, then the 15-inch HP Envy is the one to get. While this is a great laptop for everyday use, if you're a content creator like me and do a lot of intensive video work, then this has all the power that you need, and it's less than the competition. So if you go price this up with the same specs, the value really shows here on the 15-inch Envy. The model I have here is with the Intel Core i9-10885H, 32 gigs of RAM, a 2TB SSD, and an Nvidia 2060 Max-Q with studio drivers, and it's a dream on performance. And what's great is that if you want to do some gaming, you can do that too, because this combo is awesome for 1080p gaming at nice frame rates, so you're good to go there too. The screen is also wonderful. I do have the higher end 4K OLED touchscreen, which I highly recommend, especially for content creation. It covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color space, so you get that wide color gamut that you need for accurate colors, and it's nice and bright as well at 400 nits. The keyboard is also nice and tactile, plenty of travel. It's a little mushier than the Spectre's keyboard, but I think most people will be happy with it. Decent sized trackpad with precision drivers, so it's nice and accurate. There's a fingerprint scanner for login, which works great. No Windows Hello by camera, which I missed from the Spectre, but I do like that they integrated the webcam kill switch right on the function row, so it's easier to get to. You also get Bang & Olufsen tuned speakers as well. I do think that the Spectre X360 speakers sound a little fuller than this, but the audio is nice and crisp, especially on the high end and mid range. So the HP Envy 15 is going to be a great choice no matter if you get the Core i7 with the 1080p anti-glare screen or you get this beast right here. You have a lot of choices for a clean looking laptop, and the bonus is that the cooling system is robust here on the Envy 15. Dual fan system, but look at that vapor chamber cooling. It's very spacious and allows the laptop to perform like it should. Don't get me wrong, it does get warm, but there's a lot of high-end components in here, so this is really nice to see. Upgradability is not bad either, so this machine you can invest in to grow with you. The battery is 83 watt hours, so you should be good for all day battery life. But if you do go for the OLED display, then your battery life will be affected slightly because it does draw more power, so make sure you're aware of that when you're configuring your laptop. But personally, I think it's worth it. So what do you think? Which laptop do you choose, the HP Envy 15 or the 15-inch HP Spectre X360? They both have a lot of power, and I like the Spectre X360 for everyday use, and I think this is the closest to a no compromise 2-in-1 that I've ever used. But if you need that raw power in a clean and refined build for an affordable price, the HP Envy 15 is it. I will leave a link to both of these laptops down below so you can check on current pricing. You never know when they're gonna go on sale. So I hope this video helped you make a buying decision. If it did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see a full in-depth review on either of these laptops, let me know in the comment section and I will do that. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped out, and I will see you in the next one.